Imagine earning $200,000 a year, nearly $4,000 a week. You drive a brand new BMW. You live in a 4-bedroom house in a prime neighborhood. You eat out whenever you want. From the outside, you look successful. Then your car needs a $2,000 repair. You swipe your card. Declined. You check your account. Less than $1,000 available. Despite being in the top income bracket, you are one missed paycheck away from instability. You're not rich, you're just highly paid. And that illusion is trapping more high earners than ever. Income is speed, wealth is distance. We've been conditioned to believe income equals wealth, but income is simply the rate at which money flows through you. Wealth is what remains after it flows through. Income is speed, wealth is distance. You can sprint for years and still go nowhere if you're on a treadmill. Many six-figure professionals are sprinting at full intensity while their net worth barely moves. The paycheck is impressive. The accumulation is thin. That disconnect is the illusion. The high salary addiction. A large paycheck creates a false sense of permanence. When $10,000 hits your account every 2 weeks, your brain assumes continuity. You begin designing your life around that flow. Bigger house, 2 financed cars, premium subscriptions, private schools, lifestyle upgrades that feel earned. Slowly, you build a financial structure that requires nearly every dollar of your income just to remain stable. You are not working because you want to. You are working because your infrastructure demands it. This is the golden handcuffs effect. The job becomes mandatory. The salary is oxygen.
That is not wealth. That is a dependency with better aesthetics. The psychology behind the illusion. High earners often justify spending by saying they deserve comfort, and that is fair. But spending and fulfillment are not identical. Psychologists describe the hedonic treadmill effect, where upgrades quickly normalize. The new car excites you briefly, then it becomes standard. The larger house feels impressive for a few months, then it becomes baseline. The pleasure fades, the obligation remains. Meanwhile, financial anxiety increases because your lifestyle now requires continued high earnings. The higher the fixed cost base, the lower your flexibility. True financial confidence comes from optionality, from knowing you could stop working for a year and your life would remain intact. That feeling is far more powerful than any visible status symbol. Automate wealth before lifestyle. If you want to break the illusion, stop trusting willpower. Automation works better. Set automatic transfers that move 30 to 40% of your income into investment accounts immediately when you get paid. Treat savings like a fixed expense. The money should disappear before you have a chance to inflate your lifestyle. When cash flow feels unlimited, spending becomes lazy. When it is intentionally restricted, spending becomes deliberate. Constraints force discipline. Keep investing boring. Many high earners believe they need sophisticated strategies to match their intelligence. In reality, simplicity wins. Broad exposure to markets through vehicles tied to indexes like the S&P 500 has historically rewarded patience and consistency. Low fees, long time horizon, no need for constant prediction. Your high income is the shovel. The market is the hole. If the shovel is large, you do not need complex tactics. You need repetition and time. Consistency compounds quietly. Eliminate financial bleeding. If you are earning 6 figures while carrying high-interest credit card debt, that is not normal. That is a structural emergency. Interest rates above 20% destroy compounding power and quietly reverse it. Every dollar you invest might be earning 7 to 10% in the market, but that same dollar is costing you 20% or more on the liability side. You're swimming upstream with weights attached to your ankles. High-interest debt is negative investing. It guarantees losses. You are effectively paying premium rates for past consumption while trying to build future security. The math does not work in your favor. After taxes, you would need to generate extraordinary returns just to break even against that interest. Fix the leak before you build a tower. That might mean pausing investing temporarily, redirecting bonuses towards principal, downsizing expenses, or even selling depreciating assets to clear the balance. Eliminate the toxic debt first. Compounding only works when it's not being canceled out by compounding interest in the opposite direction. Wealth cannot grow in an environment of constant financial erosion. Redefine what rich actually means. Society teaches that wealth is visible, the car, the watch, the neighborhood. But real wealth is invisible. It is the ability to walk away from a job. It is the ability to sleep without fearing layoffs. It is time for sovereignty. The person earning $200,000 but dependent on every paycheck is fragile. The person earning less but living below their means with years of expenses invested is resilient. One looks rich, the other is rich. The illusion of wealth feels good because it is visible and immediate. A high salary, a luxury lifestyle, impressive optics. But income is not the scorecard. Net worth is, liquidity is, optionality is. If your income stopped tomorrow, how long would your lifestyle survive? That answer is your real wealth. Stop measuring success by your pay stub. Measure it by how long you could live without one. Shift from appearance to accumulation, from status to sovereignty. Because real wealth is not about how fast money flows through you. It's about how much you keep when it stops.